everyone, it's Carrie. I am back with you again today to make another card. Thought we'd make a clean and kind of like a clean and simple card. I'm going to be using one of the newest released stamp sets from Mama Elephant called Just Hatched. It is a super adorable stamp set. Really good for Easter, but of course anytime really. But I just love these little images and all these little sentiments that come with it. And I just received this stamp set today and could not wait to get started on making something with it. So that's what I'm doing today for you guys. And but I didn't get the dies with it this time, but I will get them eventually. But so I'm going to go ahead and use this stamp set. I've gone ahead and pre-done some of my die cutting and stuff, so I would get that out of the way. But I've got just a white card, A2 size card base, or it's a top for a top fold card. And then I have die cut some pattern paper from the Let's Polka collection from Lawn Fawn, and I went ahead and die cut that using one of the Femme frames from Mama Elephant. I love the stitch border that it gives. And then I'm also going to be using the stitch journaling die from Lawn Fawn. It's the smallest one. They've got another size now, which I haven't had a chance to pick up yet, but I'm going to be using the small one that I've got. So I've already gone ahead and mounted my stamps that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this little egg here, and I'm going to be using this little bird here. You can see that right there. And then the sentiment, "You crack me up." I thought that was just adorable. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to start stamping out some of my images. This is, like I said, this is going to be kind of like a clean and simple card. So first I'm going to stamp my little egg here. And I've already mounted it to my block how I want it stamped out, so I'm going to test it on some scratch paper since I haven't stamped it out yet. Yeah, that'll be fine. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up my stamp here. I'm using Memento ink because I'm going to be using a little bit of Copic coloring. So I thought maybe I would stamp my egg right about here. And then I'll go ahead and stamp out my little bird. Okay. And then I'm debating on whether or not, yeah, I'll go ahead and add a little grass. So I'll take my stamp off here. And I'm going to use the other side of my stamp here. And I gotta grab some green ink, so hang on just a sec. I'll stamp it out in this Pear Tart Memento Luxe ink. And I'll have to test it on this scratch paper to see if I like it, because again, it's the first time I'm inking up this stamp. I may go with the other green. I'm not sure yet. Let me grab the other color and see if I like it better. I'll clean off my stamp here. That's the one good thing about pigment inks, is that they really clean off well on your clear stamps. Okay. Yeah, I like the brighter green better. So I'm clean off that again. Pat it off on my hand. Okay, so okay. So that's a solid image. You got to make sure that it's covered well. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that down. Remove my sentiment because I can't see through it. Okay. Right now I'm going to put my sentiment back onto my stamp and take the grass off. I was trying to be a little bit prepared ahead of time for the video, but you know how sometimes that works out. Okay, so now I'm going to get my Copics and just do just a little bit of Copic coloring. Set those aside. First I'm going to grab my BG10. I think that's what I want. Let's see. Yes. Because I want to go around the egg just a little bit on the edges and make it appear that it is whiter. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit for you guys. Okay. I'm just going to go around the edges just a little bit of the egg. And that blue will make the egg appear more white. I'll take my colorless blender and blend that out a little bit. Okay. Okay. See if I can see that. I don't know if you can or not. Probably doesn't really show up all that well on camera, but it kind of just gives the illusion that it's more white. So, okay, now I'm going to color in my bird here, and I've got 3 colors of yellow. I've got Y15, Y13, and Y19, and I'm going to start off with my lightest. I'm just going to do one little section at a time here. And I will tell you guys, I am not the best expert when it comes to Copic coloring. I just color. I just, you know, and put shading where I think it looks good. And I guess that's really, you know, what you need to do. And just have fun with them. And go ahead and put down Y19. Kind of plan that out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go back to the Y13, sorry, and go on the body here. Okay, and I want to jump straight to the Y19 on his tummy. And then the Y15. Kind of blend that out and then go around the edges here of his little face. And then back to Y13. Okay, and I'm gonna, let's see, do I want to, I'll take a light orange color or another yellow, I guess. Let's see. Okay, this is YR04. Just kind of coloring his nose there. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and stamp out my sentiment. And I'll go ahead and use the Tuxedo black ink since it's right here. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I figured that I thought I was in frame when I did my Copic coloring, and I guess I wasn't, so I apologize for that. But all I did was some basic coloring with my Copics, and I just colored my bird and then the egg, if you didn't get to see that. And then I just added my sentiment, "You Crack Me Up," and I just stamped that out in Memento Tuxedo black ink. And now I'm just going to go ahead and adhere my pattern paper okay, and now I'm going to put this little panel up on foam, and I'm going to be using this foam tape here. I love this stuff, but I just don't use it enough. I like to use it mainly for shaker cards. Okay. Alright, and just take off the backing, and the backings come off really easily too. And I say that and then I struggle. Okay. Just add that right there in the middle. Okay. And then I'll add just a little bit of shimmer to my bird. I'll just add it to his tummy and his little middle of his head there. Alright, so there we go. Again, sorry guys that I didn't color in frame. I thought I was. But anyway, this is our finished card. I hope that you like it, and I hope that this inspires you to get out some of those stamps that you haven't used in a while, or even new ones, and get crafty. So thank you so much guys for stopping by, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.